Well, breaking news coming in. The competition has referred popular vehicle financing group wesbank to the competition tribunal. This comes after the commission investigated the group's debt collection practices. It was found that wesbank's debt collection agent had undermined defaulting customers' right to return a vehicle voluntarily. The commission also stressed that a car can only be repossessed if there is a court order to do so.
Well, Jacques Peters, the NCR Head of Investigations and Enforcement, joins us on the phone line. A very good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us. Can you just take us through this portion of the National Credit Act that has been breached by Wesbank and how they breached it?
Hi, Kay and Stefani. I think two things. It's the National Credit Regulator has referred the matter to the National Consumer Tribunal, not the Competition Commission. This is an investigation under the National Credit Act, which falls squarely under our mandate. The regulator came across some newspaper articles which really alerted us to the fact that there may be instances where consumers' rights were being breached, and this then made us have a closer look and initiate an investigation. What we had found was that, in fact, the processes that were being followed by debt collectors in the debt collection process did undermine the spirit and the purpose of voluntary surrender. The Act is designed to really fix an imbalance between consumers and credit providers, and it is really designed to make sure that consumers who are over-indebted have mechanisms and means put to them to actually put themselves back in a better position, but equally that credit providers have certain steps and rights that they can take to secure their possessions and their rights. And so we make sure that these are followed because our law has provided for specific processes, and this needs to be adhered to.
Well, just for the viewers at home and the viewers watching our live stream, can you tell us what are the normal processes when debt collecting is being done? When can a car be repossessed by a financial institution or credit provider?
A vehicle can only be repossessed when someone is in possession of a valid court order. But we've seen instances where debt collectors will try and repossess vehicles without these court orders, and consumers need to know that they have the right to ask for a court order. Consumers should not be signing documents that they are not checking. Sometimes they'll be signing voluntary surrender documents and then not actually be au fait with what they're signing with. Consumers need to stand on their rights that a vehicle can only be repossessed with a court order. But that consumers also need to be reminded that when you are finding yourself in debt-strapped situations, that it is very important for you to speak to your credit provider, that there are rights and remedies that have been set out under the National Credit Act, the right to go under debt review, the right to voluntarily surrender your vehicle, the right to, make engagements with your credit provider. So the Act is also reminding consumers to be responsible, but by no means hand your vehicle over if there is no court order.
Just finally, if a consumer has actually fallen victim to this coax and has handed over their vehicle, what sort of recourse can they seek? Who should they go to for assistance?
Well, they can approach the National Credit Regulator and lodge a complaint with us. But obviously this instance has already been referred to the National Consumer Tribunal, so we will await the outcome of this case. But consumers are more than welcome to lodge complaints with our complaints department or contact our call centre on 0860 627 627.
Thank you so much to Jacqueline Peters there, NCR Head of Investigations and Enforcement, for joining us on the phone line and giving us some more information on the story.